So here we go. Good, yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. It's afternoon here. Well, it could be good morning if we're in the Americas. I think most of you, to me, look like you are um, uh, to the west of me. Yeah. West east, no, to the east of me, not to the west. Okay, anyway, let's get to it. It's lovely to have you all. Let's see, next stream is Tuesday the 6th of June at 9:30 a.m. UK time. And hello to everyone. Hi there, Katrin. Hi, Joy. Hi, Renyard. Hi, Isa. Hi, Patricia. And who else do I have to say hello to? Hi, Alex. Hello to Joy. And Pooja. Hello, Pooja. Lovely to have you. And maybe Manji and maybe Ronan. Oh, that's probably from quite a while back. Hi, Vitali. Hi, Blood as well. Lovely. Clearly it's uncountable, not notices, and clearly I think a general concept as well. Okay, after all that, and now I'm getting a rotten connection. I don't believe it. Huh. So can you hear me? Wah. Wah. Okay, so hi to Jack, hi to Manisco, hi to Vitali, hi to Blood, Wah, and hi to Jack. So I think, am I going to stick with this? Wait 1 minute and I will be back. So that's very good. Yes, we're definitely on. It's definitely working. Hi Vitali. Okay, so the live screen should appear soon. Yeah, the connection is good, so refresh fixed it. Good, Alex. Great to have you. So yeah, what you're going to have to do is refresh. Okay, so for hundreds of years the tiny kingdom of the Afro-Bolivians hidden from the world. So Manisco, from the rest of the world. Yes, Patricia's back as well. Okay, let's see. What have we got from Vitali? We've got existed, hidden from, lived, hidden from, definitely. From the outside world, I like that outside world, definitely Vitali. Stayed from the rest of the world, Manisco. Hi AK. Stayed hidden from the rest of the world. Refresh the screen. Okay, remained hidden. Good, Alex. From the outer world, from the rest of the world, has been hidden. The rest of the world from Renyard. So, a good word to go with hidden. Nobody's got the hidden. Patricia! Definitely ice cream word there for Patricia. Lay hidden from the outside world, and the outside was definitely Vitali. So, ice cream for Patricia and Vitali there. Lay hidden from the outside world. For hundreds of years, the tiny kingdom of the Afro-Bolivians lay hidden from the outside world. Wow. Okay, yes, you got a job with the railway, I remember, AK. So, let's try the next one then. And Bolivia's La Paz is the capital in the world. At 3,690 meters, its air is cold and leaving many visitors gasping for oxygen and experiencing altitude sickness known locally as soroche. 'Twas the Druids who inspired you. That's good, Patricia. Good start, Renyard. Yeah, it's a very nasty accident. 300 people killed. Wow, thank you, Ronan. Thank you, Ronan. That's really kind of you. I love it. Okay, so that's a good start with that highest. It's the national... It's cold. Its air is cold and rarefied. I love rarefied. That's much better than the original. Is the highest capital good blood. In height, there's a better word than height. Cold and thin. Thin fits very nicely. I love Vitali's rarefied. Is the highest capital good Sveta. In the clouds. It works. It works, Renyard. Though is the highest capital. Is cold and misty. In altitude. Altitude's a good word. In altitude, they've actually used another word, but altitude I like. Altitude for Jack as well. Lovely to have you, Jack. Okay, at 3,690 meters in altitude, its air is cold and, I loved rarefied, cold and thin. Thin sounds really good from Blood and from Alex. Okay, let me give you the answers then. And dry, yeah, it would be very dry as well. Okay, so Bolivia's La Paz is the highest, well done many and various of you, altitude. Okay, is the highest capital in the world at 3,690 meters in elevation. Altitude works very dry. Its air is cold and thin, very definitely, leaving many visitors gasping for air. Okay. And let's continue. Thank you for the donation, Ronan. I love it. It's very kind of you. This one doesn't quite fit. But if you push past and drive 100 kilometers northeast, descending into the subtropical Yungas valleys, you'll discover of quiet villages hidden in the forest, connected by past the busy traffic. Busy's a good word, yeah? The intense traffic, definitely. Good Vitali, good Renyard. A number of quiet villages, definitely Vitali, works quite nicely. So, but if you... Yeah. Level, high-end one, a series of dirt roads. That's good, Jack. At the altitude of... and that's probably why they put the other one. The teeming traffic, it works, Patricia. The heavy traffic, I like that, Isa. The congested traffic, good, Alex. A bunch of dirt roads, yes, Renyard. The hectic traffic, hectic's very good, Vitali. Group's a good word. A raft of, I love it, Shrini. That's a really nice word, I had that word recently. Good word, Shrini, welcome. The heavy traffic, definitely Joy. The difficult traffic, a plethora of quiet villages. A web, that's very good, Blood, all of them. Dense traffic, good. A line of quiet villages, I guess, Eduardo, yes. A hub of quiet villages. By a conglomerate, definitely both of those work, Patricia. Heavy traffic. Thank you, Ali Ahmed. A network, it looks pretty good. or a web of dirt roads, a network of quiet villages connected by a multitude. That's very good. A number. The crazy traffic. I like crazy. Crazy's probably the closest we've had. So let me put this up. This has been very good. Okay, I don't think anyone got any of them this time. They were all good words, but hi, Hadi, lovely to have you. So let me just put these. The slow moving traffic is good. The heavy traffic. A sprawl. I love sprawl of quiet. A grid of dirt roads is good, Hadi. Yeah, plethora. Plethora is a good word. Okay, but if you push past the chaotic traffic and drive 100 kilometers northeast, descending into the subtropical Yunga valleys, you'll discover a cluster of quiet villages hidden in a forest, connected by a labyrinth, network works, Patricia, of dirt roads. Okay. Whoops. Dense traffic, the chaotic traffic. I think crazy from Katrin was the closest we had, the crazy traffic. They're hidden. The tapirs, jaguars, and spectacled bears that call the Yungas home is a remarkable community that has largely unrecognized by the outside for nearly 200 years. Okay, I like that. Hidden amongst. They're hidden live. Yes, that works as well, Vitali. A nucleus of. Yes, Patricia. Amount. Okay, Eduardo. So, among the tapirs. Good. I like among and amongst. Has been largely good by the outside world. All of that fits, blood. Good work. Has remained largely unrecognized. Good. Remained for both Jack and Vitali. Outside world, definitely Jack. World for Vitali as well. Hidden amongst. Good. Sveta. Hidden shrine. There. Hidden shrine. The tapirs. Doesn't work. It doesn't work, Rainyard. A hidden shrine to the tapirs and spectacled bears. Maybe, but no, it doesn't. So, let's see. We've had amongst and among for this first one. Has stayed largely unrecognized by the outside world. Definitely world for this last one. Hidden coyly, cautiously. They're hidden cautiously. Notice it's this is that's causing a problem, Patricia. They're hidden lies, or lie, the tapirs, that it's this is causing the problem. It's got to be among, amongst, or a synonym. That has been largely, definitely. Felicity, happiness. The felicity of being with my children. The happiness. So, let's look at the answer. Amid for the first one. So there, hidden amid the tapirs, jaguars, and spectacled bears, the Yungas that call the Yungas home, is a remarkable community that has remained largely unrecognized by the outside world for nearly 200 years. Discreetly, I think discreetly looks quite nice. Hidden discreetly. Okay, we need amid, amidst, among, amongst. Okay, let's try. is the kingdom of the Afro-Bolivians, the spiritual capital of thousands of Bolivians of African, and one of the last kingdoms in the Americas. And it is it, believe it or not, is a kingdom. Okay, origin is good. Hi, Katia, lovely to have you. Bolivians of African origin. Of African descent, that's good, Alex. Has flourished, yes. Origin, ancestry, descent. All three are good, Renyard. Hi, Katia. Tribes. Okay. Yeah, it could be tribes, but not. Extant. I love that word, extant, Vitali. Existing. Okay. Descent. Good, Jack. Provenance. Good, Vitali. Descent. Good, Patricia. One of the last kingdoms. Surviving. That's a good word, Blood. Okay, devote. So one of the last kingdoms, surviving. It needs to be an ing, Renyard, in the Americas. So yeah, this is very good. Persisting. Good, Alex. I like that as well. It's a simple word though. Remaining. Good, Jack. Of African ancestry. The last kingdoms enduring. Good word, Renyard. Of... No, ancient doesn't quite work, Katia. African inhabitants. Okay, existing. Chronicled. I like existing and both chronicled as well. So, let's look at this. The kingdom of the Afro-Bolivians, the spiritual capital of thousands of Bolivians of African descent, and one of the last kingdoms left in the Americas. I think I quite like Patricia's chronicled. I'm fine, P. I'm absolutely fine. Having had to sort out the connection right at the beginning of the stream. Origin and left. Good, Hadi. That's very good indeed. And hi, Alexander North. The 2,000 inhabitants of this hidden, humble kingdom are farmers who live next to their small of land where they grow coca, citrus and coffee. Descent is a good word for the first one, Alexander North. The remaining 2,000, the extant 2,000, the last 2,000, that's good, Renyard, are mainly plot of land. That's very good, Vitali. I think you deserve a lot of ice cream for that one. Mostly, and small piece of land. That's very good, Shrini. Plot of land, very good. Lassitude or lassitude. Lassitude is with an A, AK is laziness. Subsistence farmers, that's a really good word, Alexander North. The remaining 2,000 inhabitants, mostly farmers, small piece of land, Blood, very definitely. Inconspicuous, yeah. Inconspicuous farmers, definitely. The scant 2,000 are subsistence farmers who live on small plots of land. The last, that's very good, Katia, well done. Plot of land, strip of land. This one is definitely plot. Yeah, plot of land. This goes to Vitali, to Jack, and Alexander North, and Patricia. You could say a piece of land, but very often we use this phrase, a plot of land. Piece is perfectly good, Renyard. So, let me put this here. The roughly 2,000 inhabitants of this hidden, humble kingdom. The mere 2,000, mere is a good word as well. Of this hidden, humble kingdom are mainly good, that's farmers who live next to their small plots of land where they grow coca, citrus and coffee. The few 2,000, no, the few inhabitants without the 2,000. Okay, I think Vitali deserves the ice cream for that, because he got mainly, and he got plots straight away. Okay, let's try the next one. The meagre, rudimentary, and parcels. You can say a parcel of land. But in English, a plot of land is much more common. The roughly 2,000. It roughly goes with 2,000, Alex. Humble kingdom. Yes, personification. I love it, Mukul. That's really good. It shows you're listening to the poems. They're primarily farmers. Okay. Newly chopped up of firewood. Nah. Okay. In Murata, a village of around 350 inhabitants, oh, that's very good, Alexander North. Okay. Yeah, the roughly 2,000, Alex. Okay, bundles, definitely for the last one. Scurry loudly. I love that scurry, Patricia. Yeah, that scurry is very good. Newly chopped bundles of firewood. Inhabitants raise up chickens. That would work, Katia. Well done. Well done. Piles of firewood. The newly chopped piles of firewood. Carrying. But you don't carry a pile. You carry a bundle. So let's see what. Yep. Okay, definitely. Well done, Alex, as well. Well done, Alexander North and Alex. Blocks of firewood. I think a block would work more cool. Unfettered. Chickens. Squawk loudly on dirt roads. Logs of firewood. I would say logs for firewood. Heaps of firewood. Yes, Shrini. Non-domesticated. That's very good, Bloodsteel. They squawk loudly on dirt roads. Newly chopped loads. Loads is a good word for the last one. Newly chopped heaps, definitely. Rear chickens. That. Yeah. Okay, so let me give you the answer to this. This free-range chickens. That's it, Vitali. Absolutely. Okay, so let me put this here. Whoops. No. That was not what I was looking for. So, remove. And try that. Yes, that looks better. Here it goes. So, In Mururata, a village of around 350 inhabitants, free-range chickens, they run around free, cluck, 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 loudly on dirt roads. Children play together in the streets, and men and women work the land with hoes and emerge from the forest carrying newly chopped bundles of firewood. Bundles of firewood. That's very good, Katia. They cackle. But no, I guess cackle maybe stacks of firewood. I think a witch cackles. A cackle is more a laugh. I guess you could use the word cackle. Others sit in front of their tin-roofed homes, greeting and waiting for the first stars to appear in the sky at... Free range means not a chicken that is free range. It means it runs around, it's free. It doesn't live in a cage. A free range chicken goes to find food wherever it wants. Yeah, particularly for a chicken mukul. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, in third world countries, all chickens are free range. Yeah, in Europe, mostly chickens they live in a cage. So at sunset, definitely greeting neighbours, definitely Vitaly and Renyard. Greeting visitors, Alex. Yes, tourists at nightfall, good blood. At night, good Renyard. At night, Mukul. Okay, well done, Alexander North. There. So others sit in front of their tin-roofed homes, greeting and waiting for the first stars to appear in the sky. Twilight's a good word, Trini. I like it. That's pretty, Patricia. Hearts and butterflies. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to put this one into the... Yeah, it's working. Others sit in front of their tin-roofed homes, greeting passers-by and waiting for the first stars to appear in the sky at dusk. Dusk, that's good, Joy. Strangers, that's good. At twilight, that's good. At dusk, well done, Patricia. That's the ice cream word. Okay, so let me put this. And paste. Afro-Bolivians are descendants of the West Africans brought by the Spanish between the 16th and 19th centuries to work in the mines of Potosi, a city in southwestern Bolivia that was more than London in the 17th century. Escaped West Africans. Escaped is a good word. Okay, of the early 17th century, yes. Of the black West Africans, I guess. Enslaved. Well done, Vitali. Good. Enslaved. Good, Alexander. North. Okay. Northwest Africans. It definitely works, Joy. Thank you, Catherine. It's a strange place. Okay, yes, Alexander, definitely. Northwest Africans, yes. So, more populated, good Renyard, in the early 17th century. The subjugated West Africans, yes, is a good word. In the early 17th century, good. Early 17th century. More populous, good. More crowded, good. Enslaved, populated, late. That's very good, blood. Early. That's definitely very good, Alexander. More populated, Patricia. Late or early for the last one, definitely Mukul. Okay, so let's put these. Populated. Well done, Joy. Of the punished West Africans. Dehumanized. Ooh, both of these words are very good. I like both of these words, punished and dehumanized. I think that's good from Katia, and that's good from Slipknot as well. Lovely to see you, Slip. And that goes there. Okay, so they're the descendants of the enslaved West Africans brought by the Spanish in the 16th and between the 16th and 19th century to work in the mines of Potosi, a city in southwestern Bolivia that was more populated than London in the early 17th century. So clearly they were getting gold and silver out of these mines, and they were working people to death. It's very clear. And whoops. Good to have you, Slip. Okay, according to Uruguayan journalist Eduardo Galeano, the mines are for the lives of roughly 8 million enslaved indigenous South Americans and Africans over a 300-year period, many of whom died as a result of being overworked and suffering the region's extreme cold. Okay, good word, notorious. Our graves fall, definitely for Renyard and definitely for Alex as well. So they killed 8 million people in this place. Our graveyards is a good word as well, Vitali. Are responsible for, yes, definitely. Being overworked, tortured and suffering. Tortured for the last one definitely works, Mukul. Ill-famed. I love ill-famed. Are testimonials for... Okay, that claiming is the idea. Starving, overworked, starving and suffering. Starving is the idea, Manisco. That's very good. Malnourished and suffering. Good, Alexander North. Hair. Ooh. Hearts and kisses. Underfed. Malnourished. That's good, Jack. I think underfed's the ice cream word. Opportunity for slave. Not quite Katia. Perished and suffering. Famished and suffering. Overworked, famished and suffering. Perishing and suffering. I think perishing, yes. Famished and suffering. Are accountable for. Good. Are necropoli. I love it. Tortured. Overworked, tortured. Yes, it definitely works, Renyard. Tortured. Starving and suffering. For destroying. Thank you, Patricia. I think you're the first person to actually give me a suggestion for destroying. So we'll see this one. According to Eduardo Galeano, these mines are notorious for claiming the lives, for taking the lives of roughly 8 million enslaved indigenous South Americans and Africans over a 300-year period, many of whom died as a result of being overworked, underfed and suffering in the region's extreme cold. Devastating the lives. That's a very good word, Trini. Good. blameworthy and snatching. Yeah. Undernourished is very good as well, Patricia. Let's try the next one then. Okay. Whoops, that's not the right thing. Annihilating. That's a good word as well. For annihilating. For devastating, for annihilating. That's very good for Patricia and for Shrini as well. Okay. Cut, paste. Well done, Renyard. That's the ice cream word. Well, for the first one. So in his book Los Afro-Andinos de los siglos XVI al XX, Bolivian MP Jorge Medina, an Afro-Bolivian, explained that his ancestors couldn't to the cold weather of Potosi in Bolivia's southern highlands. An Afro-Bolivian historian. Historian works very nicely, Reynard. Quoted would work. Historical. A distinguished Bolivian. They couldn't get used to. So, get used to in one word. A climate from Alexander North is almost there. Historical Bolivian MP. Yes, I guess, Katia. They couldn't get accustomed. Well done, Vitali. That's it. Acclimatise. Blood adapt. Huh. An Afro-Bolivian journalist. Journalist is good. And adapt blood. A reporter. That's good, Joy. The Bolivian MP. Yes, the definitely works as well. Afro-Bolivian journalist. It works very nicely, Mukul. Adapt to. Yes. Or acclimatise to. Adapt to. They couldn't acclimatise to the weather. They couldn't adapt to the weather. So, let me just put this in place. Stand up to the cold. But notice, Sveta, you could just say they couldn't stand the cold. Historian. Historian's quite good. Renowned and activist. Okay. In his book Los Afro-Andinos de los siglos XVI al XX, former, that was Renyard right at the beginning, ice cream for Renyard, Bolivian MP Jorge Medina, an Afro-Bolivian himself. Let's see, journalist, historian, philanthropist, professor, all of these work, writer, reporter, explained. These are all good as well. It's talking about the century, from the 16th century. These are Latin letters from 16 to 20. It's saying the 16th to the 20th century. 25 and 24 and 25, 26 and 25. Adjust. Yes. Couldn't adapt. Conform to. Let me continue. In the beginning of the 19th century, they were to the warm Yungas to work on the Spanish hacienda plantation estates. But let's see, you can't. I need to stand up to the cold. Yeah, stand up. It also means that, but I can't stand up to the pressure that they're putting on me. Yeah. Because Vitaly, if you look at it, the cold weather is trying to bully you as well. Consultant lover. I love it, Patricia. Okay. They were bound. Spanish owned. Definitely blood for the second one. Bound to. No, they used to. No. Al means two in Spanish. Al. It's the book's in Spanish, McCall. That's why. Al, two. Introduced to the warm Yungas. Yes. Spanish owned. Yes, Vitali. They were relocated. Definitely, Alexander North. They migrated. Good joy. They were directed to. Yes, Manisco. Spanish owned. Yes, Alex. Spanish owned for Alexander as well. Spanish controlled. Yes, Renyard. The Spanish Empire's hacienda plantation estates. It works, definitely, Jack. Transferred. They were Spanish controlled. Yes. They were moved to. Muchachos. Okay, so in the beginning of the 19th century, Spanish ruled dominated, definitely. They were relocated towards to the warm Yungas to work on the Spanish-owned plantations and estate. They would jump to. They were sways of. They were relocated. They were pushed. They were moved to. Okay, let's just do a couple more and then I'm going to stop. It was here where this was formed in 1820 among of enslaved Afro-Bolivians. Okay, the Yungas is an area, and there are parts of these Yungas that are very high up in the mountains and very close, very cold. But there are other areas in the Yunga hills that are much are at a lower elevation and therefore warmer. So a warm area, yeah, a local area, but is warmer, is not as cold, because I think previously when they were mining they were up in the mountains and it was freezing cold. Spanish dominated, Spanish managed, definitely. This prominent kingdom, I love it, Mukul. Yes, Mukul, well done. It was here where this prominent kingdom was formed in 1820 among this so-called, I love it, Jack, as well. This outlandish, it works definitely, Renyard. This peculiar, good Alexander North. Barely known kingdom, good Vitali. A group of enslaved Afro-Bolivians. Definitely. Yeah. So-called kingdom from Sveta. A group of. Okay, so let's put the answer here. A bunch of. A bunch is a little bit informal, but it works more cool. So it was here where this unofficial kingdom was formed in 1820 among a group of enslaved, singular and cluster, good. This quaint kingdom, this virtual kingdom. I love it, Patricia. Okay, last one then. It's about an area, group of, well done, Katia. It's about an area in Bolivia that is actually still a kingdom, yeah? Though this mini monarchy has always more like a tribe, after 187 years, the kingdom was finally, by the Bolivian government, because of this last paragraph, Mukul, has always been more like, yes, has always existed, good, Vitali, been for Mukul. Okay, abolished, it would work, been formed, discovered, functioned. Okay, but you make it official. Recognized by. Fine, that's it from Alexander, Sveta and Alex. So, finally known. Always resembled Trini. Was finally established. So, was finally recognized. Always functioned. Good word, Patricia. Was finally recognized. Yes, Renyard. Yes, Shrini. Operated. Was finally acknowledged. Yes, Alexander North. Definitely. Always taken more like. It was always operated. There. Was finally given independence. Was given independence. Yeah? So, let me put this one here. And this is the very last one. And then I'm going to have to go. Though this mini-monarchy has always functioned more like a tribe, after 187 years, the kingdom was finally recognized by the Bolivian government in 2007. Always behaved works as well, was finally accepted. And Mukul, this is why unofficial in the previous one, because in 2007 it became official. So, it's been a pleasure having you all. I'm sorry about the problems to start with, but I think we more than made up for it at the end here. So, next stream on Tuesday. Yes, both Mukul. Recognised. Both work. On Tuesday, the 6th of June at 9:30 AM UK time. So thank you all for coming. It's been wonderful having you. Thank you Sveta, thank you Alex, thank you Manisco, thank you Shrini, thank you Mukul and Vitali and Alexander North. And thank you Patricia, thank you Katia, thank you Mukul and Shrini and Renyard, and definitely to Patricia, and thank you Isa and Alex Ellen Sveta and Manisco and Blood and Jack, and to Vitali various times. And who else do I need to thank? To Joy, and to anyone else who I have missed. It's been wonderful having you all. Thank you all for coming. See you soon. So take care, Katia. Thank you, Catherine. I missed you as well.